you look at people who are self-taught, they might have a different style. In Sweden, I think maybe Norway as well, the style is a bit more pendulous and going sort of like that. As long as you get a good result, you can do it however you like, but this style is very kind, as I said, on the body. It's ergonomic and effective. So I can do this circular motion with my arms if I want to. I can do it with my hips, just that part of my body. I can make it the same. It will still cut. It's the same cut I'm making, right? But if I do it with my legs, it's just the easiest way to do it. And to do it with my legs, I need to lift my heel to. I hate to say this, I don't mingle with those people, but it's a bit like a golf move, right? Yeah.
You get that.
I don't know. Yeah. So yeah, just doing this sort of you're sort of wagging. Here you're completely sort of on your right foot, and here or your leg, and here you're on your left leg. You're sort of shifting the weight of your body, and that helps you to sort of not use so much arm strength to get to that side. And your legs are maybe a bit farther apart than when you're standing, just normally. Kind of the same as your shoulders, perhaps, something like that. And you're not, they're not in a locked straight position. Your legs are a little bit relaxed. This comes with practice when you relax. Today you're going to probably feel like your hands are cramping, but they don't do that once you're friends with a Scythe. Your hands will not suffer. Maybe today they might. Yeah. So this is me just standing in place, and if I want to actually move forward, which of course I want to, it's kind of the same thing, but instead of just lifting the heel, I lift my whole foot, and slowly I go forward. And when you go forward, think in your head that you're going a centimeter each step. You think that you do that, and you will go like half a decimeter or almost a decimeter. Okay, so like we talked about a bit earlier, when you mow, a lot of the material gets deposited here to your left, and so I don't want to mow in here because then I'm depositing stuff in the meadow. So it's always good to have a cut area to your left. And if you're starting and it's just a whole field and there is no cut area at all, then maybe you'll just make a path in the middle somewhere, and then when you make the path, you turn around and you mow inward under the pile that you have there, and that gives you a good sort of long path of cut grass that you can go on each side and cut, so you don't deposit more grass on the uncut bits. Like I said earlier, usually it would be too heavy to do 180 degree wide cuts like this. This is not even 180. I mean, I'd have to be here somewhere. I don't know. This is quite straining to do long term, and also when the ground is a little bit uneven, I'm going to miss some bits because the blade's going to fly over the holes and everything. If I have a shorter cut, I can follow the terrain better. This is something you will learn, to follow the terrain. Just let the blade sort of glide along the ground there. So in order to not just use my right side of my body when I make a short cutting sort of row, it can be beneficial to, instead of facing exactly the direction I'm actually going, to be a bit sort of diagonally facing and then sort of move like a diagonal crab, because that means the blade is more in front of me and I'm actually using my left side a little bit as well, so that I'm not just mowing over here all the time. It's just for ergonomics. So like if I do my diagonal crab, I'm moving that way, but I'm facing a little bit inward here. It's a matter of preference, but you might like it. I'm thinking just when you start, stand further away than you think, and just try first to do what we did on the short grass, just to get the circular cutting, the slicing motion in place, and then you start to move forward. And like I said, think you're moving a centimeter forward, and it's going to be 5 or 10 centimeters in reality, and that's enough. And keep the blade on the ground. You don't need to lift it at the start. It's not heavy to mow. You'll notice. Another thing to think about is when the grass is laying down a little bit, like it is here, it's pointing to the left. That's actually quite a difficult angle to cut grass because the edge is also coming from that way. You kind of want to have, if you say that if the grass is laying down like this, you want to come up from behind it, because then it really meets the edge of the scythe in a very satisfying way. Or you kind of want to have it tip pointing to the right, and then it also meets the edge very well. But what you don't want is to mow with the grass pointing towards you, because then you're likely to just fold the grass with the scythe, you know.